thank you for being here at the presentation, and thank you also for the opportunity. And in this presentation, I'm excited to share my research study with the title of Service Quality Analysis using Customer Satisfaction Index, Gap Analysis, Important Performance Analysis on Customer Satisfaction Survey. So in this presentation, I would like to share 4 main chapters. The first one is the introduction, the second one is the methodology, the third one is the result discussion, and the last one is the conclusion. So, okay, electricity is a necessity for life, and also significant aspect of developing countries like Indonesia, because most of the equipment today is require electricity to power up. For example, the laptop, the projector, the light, and many more. This surely benefit the electricity industry player. But nowadays, the level of competition is getting higher. The green companies and electricity companies are establishing and growing super fast, which require them to optimize their customer. And one of the ways is to maintain the customer satisfaction that can help them to be superior than the other competition. So, this study was conducted on Indonesia's state electricity on enterprise, specifically on one of the departments in the head office. The department is undergoing reorganization and will not have yet the measurement of customer satisfaction. Moreover, this study is important because the vision of the state electricity on enterprise or PLN was oriented toward customer satisfaction, and it also stated on the 5-year their business plan. So, this research will analyze the customer satisfaction and identifies area for improving the company's service quality. Next is the methodology. So, first of all, I would like to discuss about the service quality. It is the assessment of overall quality service and customer perception. And one of the well-known service quality dimension was introduced by Para Superman, which involved tangibility, that is about the physical appearance. Empathy is about how we understand the customer. Reliability is about how we can deliver the service as promised. And responsiveness is about the willingness to help the customer. And the last one is the assurance, which talk about the employee courtesy and also the knowledge. And to address the service quality, I have Customer Satisfaction Index or CSI, which is how customers feel about the service or product, opposed and reward. So this Customer Satisfaction Index will have rank from the unsatisfied customer to very satisfied. And next is the gap analysis. This is the difference between the customer expectation and also the customer perception. And the last one is the important performance analysis. It is the identification technique to determine which service quality attribute that need to be addressed by the company immediately. So this is a 4 quadrant, which I will share later on my slide. And we jump to the result discussion. So this is the service quality attribute from the customer satisfaction survey. So as we can see, there are 12 service quality attributes. They are divided into 5 dimensions. So the left dimension in here. This is the dimension from the company. So the company have engineering, quality, task, facility, and non-engineering dimension. However, based on Para I divide the dimension into responsiveness, empathy, assurance, reliability, and tangibility. So this is the summary of the respondent answer. So the questionnaire was distributed around 2022 at the first semester. And the respondent were the company internal customer, which has a total of 11 entities. And this is the summary. The questionnaire was distributed, and the questionnaire was constructed based on expectation, perception, and also the importance. And before I can get the analysis, I need to conduct statistical analysis. In this statistical analysis, I have reliability, which assess the consistency of the measurement using chronology alpha, which need to be greater than 0.60, And the second one is the quality testing, which is the measurement and the accuracy of the measurement. I use the Pearson correlation that must be greater than R table. In this case, with the degree of freedom 9 and 90% confidence level. So, if the data were not reliable or not valid, we cannot proceed to the next analysis. But on this analysis, it turned out there is two data that were not valid, which are perception of non-engineering 1 and also the satisfaction of engineering 2. And for this study, I eliminated the data and cannot be included in the next analysis. So let's move to the customer satisfaction index to find out what's the customer satisfaction for the company service quality. So this was based on the mean importance score or average expectation and also mean satisfaction score or the average perception. And it is also weighted. The expectation is weighted and multiplied by the perception. Then the total sum is divided by the Likert score, which in this case the highest is 5. So we can see that the customer satisfaction index is 94.087, which is categorized as very satisfied customer. But it doesn't mean there is no room for improvement, because based on the gap analysis, it can be seen that there is 6 attribute quality that has negative gap, meaning that the customer is not satisfied with the company service quality. But if we take a look closely, we can see that there is one service quality attribute that has significance level greater than 0.1, which is the my significance level. So it can be seen that there is only 5 attribute qualities that being statistically significant. And next, we want to know which service quality attribute that need to be addressed by the company immediately. And this is important performance analysis came from. So this is the quadrant that I'm talking about here. So in this service quality, there are 5 service attributes that need to be addressed by the company quickly or immediately, which is quality number 1 in the aspect of reliability, engineering number 5 on the aspect of assurance, then facility number 1 on tangibility, quality number 3 on tangibility, engineering number 3 on empathy. And in the quadrant 2, the company need to make an achievement because they already satisfied with the customer expectation. There are 4 attribute quality in there, and for the low priority, meaning that the company need to put slight attention for these 2 attributes. And for the quadrant 4, it is excessive, meaning that the company has ultimately satisfied the customer. But in this case, there is no attribute quality for that quadrant. So this is the conclusion. Customer satisfaction index was 94.087, and the gap is 5 statistically significant. And for the important performance analysis, there are 5 quality attributes that need to be addressed immediately, and 2 that need to be given slight attention. So this is the recommendation that I provide, that I divided into 4 service quality attributes based on assurance, reliability, tangibility, and also the empathy. And the result from me, and this is the author, we have this study, which is me and also my lecture, Christian Abraham. And I think that's all for my presentation. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your presentation. Do you have any questions?
In statistical analysis, I've seen CSR 94%. So what is the problem? All the customer analysis fine.
Yes, sure.
So 1, 2. Have you put the same weight for the respondent analysis?
So this
You put the same answer but wrong results.
So the weight that is based on the expectations. So expectation based on this attribute quality.
Because when we do SWOT analysis,
Yes.
quadrants,
Yeah.
quadrants 1, there are some of them in quadrants 1.
Yeah.
Quadrants 1, it means the company misused the resources or bad management of its resources. But quadrant 4 is dangerous. And you go to quadrant 3, something else. That's my answer.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much, sir. I will put on my
Okay,
annotation.
good guy. So I have one question also. So what is the statistic that you use? I just you use just like factor analysis, right?
Yes.
And correlation.
I don't use correlation, but so this study was focused on identifying the customer satisfaction and also identifying if there is any room for improvement.
Now, good question, should select the sample as a representative from the population to get analysis.
Yes.
This better.
Yeah.
Good guy. On the next paper,